On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company Corpus. The June USDA crop production and supply and demand report came out, and it's gone with no major surprises. USDA left corn acres, yield, and production unchanged. They also said projecting an all-time record corn crop, 15.265 billion bushels, largely anticipated by the trade. The only notable change to the corn balance sheet was a cut in the exports for the crop year 22-23 of 50 million bushels, resulting in exports of 1.725 billion bushels, the lowest in 10 years. With the cut in exports and reduction of 15 million bushels of imports, USDA increased the 22-23 ending year carryout by 35 million bushels to 1.425 billion bushels. The same 35 million bushel increase for 22-23 carried into 23-24, resulting in a 35 million bushel increase in the next year's carryout to 2.257 billion bushels, the largest ending year carryout in 7 years. The market will go right back to trading weather and the latest forecasts today, and will have everything to do with the market direction for today's prices. Parts of central and eastern corn belt are getting dry with little rain over the last 2 to 3 weeks, and this crop could begin to deteriorate without some meaningful rainfall. Timco Houston is open for trucks this week, Saturday and Sunday of this next week, 7 to 5. For help marketing your grains, contact John Tuggle and Company Corpus, 800-288-4453. It's Sunday evening. It's just a little before 7. We're speaking with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, we'll have sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. What do you see for this week?
Larry, I'm sure we'll get a good sheep and goat run that holiday coming up. So expecting a really good run on sheep and goats. Cattle-wise, don't know of a whole lot. We had a few calls this afternoon, so sure we'll catch a few more than we've been running, somewhere around that, hoping somewhere around that 800-900, maybe a few more. See how they roll in this week. Weather's supposed to be good, so sure ought to catch a few more on the cattle end.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves from Friday. As we look toward the national pork carcass cutout value, 271 higher at 88.39. Estimated federal slaughter for the week, 2.36 million head through Saturday. That was 3,000 head lighter than the same week last year, and left the year-to-date total at 56.155 million head. As we look toward wholesale box prices, 420 higher to 332.93 on the choice, with the primal above the $500 level. Select box was shown at $305.71 after a $1.61 increase. Federal slaughter, 621,000 head through Saturday. That is below the 671,000 the same week last year, and it put the year-to-date total 14.38 million head. As we look toward the fat sales, cash cattle trade, 188 to 194 in the north, 186 in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan getting ready for the Mason sale. It's Sunday evening, I guess about 6:20. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. Got around 650, 675 in on the yards already tonight, about 60 some odd cows, 10 or 15 bulls. We're going to probably look for 800, 850 head. This market's really, really strong. We're definitely seeing some of these cattle move on in because of this market being good like it is. And we're in some of those 100-degree days, but very green, very wet, and a lot of good grass is growing right now. So time's pretty good, Larry.
Good. How's the sales shaping up for Thursday?
Thursday, we're going to have a really good run. We got about 1,000 head. We already know what's coming. Several really, really good drafts of outstanding set of calves that will be there. Several drafts of the groups or consignments anywhere from 25, 30 up to 200 head on some of them. Got several deals of 10 to 15 going to be there also. Good run. This special stock feeder sale will be in conjunction with a regular sale. This market's good. Time to bring in those good calves, good cows, and also bulls, whatever. This market is extremely, extremely strong right now, Larry.
Ken, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website at jordan@cattle.com. Find a lot of different updated information. Got a list of the calves that are going to be there on Thursday. Right now, the early arrivals that have called us and everything. Also go to Facebook and Instagram. We post there regularly all the time too, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll speak with you Monday night, Ken.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, it's summertime, and we continue to see record highs in the fed cattle. $1.80 they hit last week. They backed off a penny or 2 cents, and these feeders are $2.42. These are just incredibly high prices, all-time records, I guess. And I think this that's going to be reflected in the replacement cattle sector as we move into the fall and we just get normal rainfall. I want to remind you, your listeners, that we do have plenty of good lease bulls available, and we sell bulls also of all the popular breeds. Let us know if we can help you out. 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. We're here at the kitchen table with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, I understand you've got great things going on in your ropes and roping department.
Yes, sir. So, Larry, we carry Prefert, Shoot Help, and WW roping equipment, and we have way too much here. Your listeners can save up to $500 off select roping chutes while supplies last.
Down on the farm, listeners, while supplies last, you get the discount. Give Stephen a call. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
Just give me a shout at 830-379-7340, extension 160.
We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the sales shaping up?
Larry, we got about 1,000 head in right now. I imagine we'll have 1,100, 1,200, somewhere around that neighborhood. Don't have very many cows this week. I think got about 100 cows. Probably wind up with 100, 125 cows. But got a lot of good calves, a lot of new crop calves. Got some calves, though, that's been weaned and on feed. There's about 30 head of them, Larry, and I got about 20 more of the same kind of cattle coming in the morning. But we should wind up with 1,150, 1,200, somewhere in that neighborhood.
At Nixon Livestock on Monday with Gary Butler. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn at 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate you, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Company Hondo. How's it going to go at Hondo Livestock this week?
We got about 500 head in right now. Pretty good sale. Probably going to have 150 cows tomorrow. Do got about 80 head of Santa Cruz cows in. They'll be bred back to an Akaguchi bull. Got about 20 head of little old black cows. They'll be bred up pretty nice, pretty young. Do have several bulls. Got a couple Brangus bulls here for sale and 3 Bramer bulls.
calf and yearling deal. Got lots of really half-blood calves, lots of good weaned cattle, probably somewhere around 200 head of weaned calves. So sure ought to be a good sale tomorrow, hoping for $650 or better. If we can help you in any way, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
Yes, sir.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how was the Friday sale?
We had a good sale Friday. Numbers were short, but we sure had some good calves, some lighter calves than what we had the week before. But I thought that old market was sure enough stronger than the week before, probably, or steady for sure.
Good. Walk the pens with us.
200, 300-pound steers, $247 to $275. Heifers, $241 to $3. The 300, 400-pound steers, $242 to $320. Heifers, $222 to $275. 400, 500-pound steers, $230 to $285. Heifers, $208 to $250. Your 500, 600-pound steers were $222 to $244. Heifers, $1.90 to $228. 600, 700-pound steers were $205 to $216. Heifers were $1.80 to $205. And your 700 to 800-pound steers were $1.77 to $1.96. And heifers were $1.52 to $1.55. Packer cows are strong. They brought anywhere from $75 to $1.01. Packer bulls brought $1.02 to $1.21. Stocker cows, young cows, we had with some bred cows dollaring out around that $1,700. And the pairs we had Friday brought anywhere from $14.50 to $18.25, sir.
Good. What are you aware of for this next Friday sale?
I do know of a few cattle coming in Friday, not too many, but I do know of a few coming this week. So we'll have another probably good run next Friday, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle here in South Texas, call me at 361-358-1727, or y'all reach me out on my mobile, 645-5002.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're on the line with Heather Murray of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acres. Heather, tell us about that 75-acre listing you got at Lavernia.
Hey, Larry. 3114 Sandy Elm is a gorgeous, ag-exempt, 75-acre rural ranchette. It's nestled within towering mature oaks. This property offers an updated 5-bedroom home that has all the upgrades and conveniences you'd want in your estate.
Hey, how about wildlife?
Whether you want to hunt, run cattle, or just enjoy the great outdoors, this acreage checks all of the boxes. It's fully fenced, has mixed topography, and also has a large pond that attracts local wildlife like white-tailed deer, turkey, hogs, dove, and quail.
Are there any other improvements the listeners might like?
Absolutely. There's a heated pool and hot tub, as well as a fully equipped outdoor kitchen. There's also a workshop and a carport. What's great is that this property offers rural living with all the upgrades, all within a 20-minute drive to downtown Lavernia.
Tell us how prospective buyers should contact you.
They can call me directly at 210-416-7559, and you have my word, I will call you back. Or visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
Okay.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the Monday sale shaping up Sunday night?
A little bit shorter than what it has been the last couple of weeks, Larry, but I think looks like 1,000 to 1,100 for tomorrow. Quality, again, really good quality. Again, got a couple sets of Brangus calves there, one about 90 head, another about 50, kind of weighing 4 to 6. The quality on them is really good. Got a couple sets of Charolais calves there. Got one little small set of Red Angus calves, so quality looks good. Cows, I think stocker cows, we might have palpated 20 or 30 of them. So there'll be some of those bred cows, and there's a handful of pairs there. So nothing, no big strings of anything, but a lot of small consignments of good cattle there. So I think we'll end up with 1,000, 1,100 head for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, they sell them every Monday. Riley Rhodes, tell everybody how to contact you.
361-786-2553 is office. 361-813-6650 is the cell. Webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus, 1108. We'll call Progresso 992. Yellow corn to Corpus, 684 1/4. Progresso 704 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 847 3/4. Progresso the same. We'll call Placido beans 1134 and a quarter, and we'll call Texas cotton 451 bales at 78.60 average price. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. Thanks for listening to one of our 14 Down on the Farm affiliate stations.